Anthony Jenkins.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A huge play there right off the bat.
I overperform usually. Do what I do.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. Sliding out of the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck around that they can fall back on anymore.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Lost it big.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Oh, he's supposed to drop that. Oh, that's Odell. But still, Odell be dropping this more than real.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. First and 10 at the 19. From the red zone now, Stafford. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Leave me alone.
As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Flexing, all I know is flexing. I don't give nothing, you know,
Throwing is Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Ah, come on, bro. I went low for a reason, G.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. From the gun, here's Stafford. Flush to his right.
Oh, he set me up. He set me up.
Gillisley, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Parkey with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. Space to maneuver at the 40. 31 yards there and a first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to...
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I didn't know which way he was going. That's the crazy
part.
part.
Defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement, because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
See if they do that. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13. From the gun, here's Moon. Just keeping the play alive. He may try and run for this. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs, because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rounding, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down.
Oh, come on, block him!
They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Boston Scott, his first carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
To throw on second down to Stafford. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up fourth.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
To punt it away on fourth down, here's Drew Kaiser. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Detroit! Detroit!
And they'll run it here. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Show that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Damn.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. To throw on second down, Moon. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now a play fake here on first down.
Ah, damn. I hit the wrong button. I thought he was R1, bro.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop.
You gonna move? You gonna move? Are you gonna move?
They work again
move.
From the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Okay, bro.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Throwing again. Moon. And he will find his man on the outside. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Moon. His throw caught at about the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Yeah,
wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads.
I'm about to have to
Not
go
only
have a
did they
talk
allow
with
the
our
conversion, but a big play as well.
I ain't know nobody.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They get it to him running left. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Get the house. I'm like, he got come in. Okay, we got a lot going on right now. If everything get done like they need to do, and they say it's okay, then I don't have no problem. But right now, we got a lot going on.
A play fake. Now Moon. Touchdown, Packers. As his guys are in for 6. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Such an art to dot the I. Just get the feet in right there against the line before going out of bounds.
Such an incredibly graceful, athletic play, but also a lot of practice goes into it. They work on that to make sure that they learn how to train their feet to get down in bounds.
So we're right back where we started.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I thought Cuz had me for real.
That's fielded in the end zone.
You know what I'm talking about?
And a good return. He's across.
I don't like that niggas at the party right now. Alright, fuck you talking about?
What y'all doing?
I definitely don't want that. Screaming and shit.
You start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's like baking them, but you put water in the bottom of them and just let them steam cook.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got a hold. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
You gonna put water at the bottom of it? You gonna put water at the bottom of that?
So
If he
following
was
the
talking about, I
hold,
thought he was
they're
gonna
in a bit
make
of a
one.
hole here with a 1st and 20.
I could have did that. I mean, I could have did the other ones too, but I didn't even see that in there.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. So
He had to put it up there.
1st down, but couldn't connect.
He had to put it up
It's
there.
been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's
Show you a
ability
trick.
to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things.
Safest way to do it.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Play action. Stafford. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Stafford looks to throw again. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
On now,
that's away.
Kaiser, the punter, sending it away.
You hear what I just said? All right.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking off.
It's another touchdown
They'll
here.
spot it at the 6-yard line.
Probably
Now the
will.
Packers get set to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit
If I
of
ever
good
see
field
a charge
position,
like that
led to a
again.
touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested 1st half. More from Minneapolis after this. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Barney, Barney. Let's go.
And on the ground they go with the running back. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11
Take your ass
coming
back in
up.
there.
The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Set. 319. 319. Detroit. Detroit.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. It's his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Brad Wing now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Here's Jones. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position, 1st and 10.
In there, where you need to be. Or upstairs right now.
Stafford on first down. Under pressure,
Woo!
and he will
Damn.
go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Check on his
Reader
down.
breaking through
Boy,
to
he
get him for a loss
Is
of
he down there or
7.
what? Damn.
Here's Stafford now on second down. A 50-50
Let's
ball
go,
here. It's
Jabril.
intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go. What?
They'll set up a throw. And some yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
It was mine. It was my saltwater cup. I wanted to keep it, so I wouldn't keep wasting cup. Boys. The bigger boys. Nah, I was talking about not the little big boy, the big boys.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. It's Moon finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Green 39! Green 39!
Now a first down throw, Moon. And incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Man, that song fucking everybody head now. I was singing it earlier. I can't get it out of my head though. I can't get it out of my head.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. Moon.
Oh, Josh Gordon.
Packers touchdown. Josh Gordon in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime.
Crazy,
now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Trash bag. Nazir. Trash bag.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
And
he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
That's why I didn't respond.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
Really,
and I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Like, I don't feel like.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So I understand. It's like the situation. On the other hand, it might feel totally different between you and how I feel about it. But you understand why I feel like
the
that.
Final shot before the break. Stanford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Like,
and he fires one
like
that's
things
intercepted.
I'm uncomfortable with.
Picked off at the 24.
You might not take it. It's like I take it, but you understand why I take it that way, right? You don't take it like
So
I
we've
take
come to
it.
halftime here
Because
with
you
visiting
don't,
Packers
you know it's not
out
like
on top.
that, right?
As we'll head down to Orlando,
So,
that's where we find our man
but you
Jonathan
understand why I take
Coachman
it
at our
the way
EA
I
Sports
take it. Just like I
halftime
understand
report. Coach.
why you take it the way you take it. So, that being said, at the end of the day,
so it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
No matter what we do, no matter what happens to them, they never change. We still can't control that. So we control what we control.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Same thing.
Here we go.
So we have an understanding.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
That time, though.
And he rolls across the 20 to the 24-yard line. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now.
Because I take it. But that's why I don't like reading text messages. Don't text me. Don't message me. That's why I be blocking you. Come talk to me. We right here. That shit bothers me. That shit bothers me. You may have had siblings growing up. Yeah, I had Jazzy around, but for much of in my life, I was by myself. So a text message don't mean shit, but the same thing AOL was, baby.
Leopard!
They go to the kids,
Now a handoff looking right. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Sometimes your policies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Packers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now Boone finds Jake Butt over the middle, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Jones on the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
Tell me.
that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Hey, 22! Ready? Lady!
Looking to throw on second down. Stafford flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
We got three!
So it's good, man. It took us some hours.
Hey, give me radar! Hey!
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. Jabril Peppers, a former first-round pick, there on the coverage.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Now they try the right side here. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's Moon. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Trent Murphy. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. The Packers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. From the gun, Moon. That's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball.
And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And that one results in 35 yards.
Yeah, the person who does to you.
Set! Lady! Net 26! Net 26!
Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. So from the 2, now they move back to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford. sacked at the 10. DJ Reader in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Operating from the gun. Stafford. This will be called about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. His pass caught at the 4. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. And if you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally, and as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space, so you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short, you've got to have some movement, some room in order to do that. That one didn't work.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He did. He been fucked up. He been fucked up.
1st and 10, move. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Right here.
To throw on 2nd down. Stafford looking and finding Allen Hurns. And he'll go down at the 28. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are
Let's go.
And put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
That was a terrific job by the defense stopping them on 3rd and short. But sometimes you get some visual cues from the offense, because when you're going in short yard situations, you might see the offensive line come in tighter together, a little more shoulder to shoulder, trying to wedge a hole in the middle. They didn't get it done on that play. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
It ain't funny.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that's funny.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No,
stop grabbing your mother's phone and just taking it without asking.
Get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Oh, yeah, never mind. But still, you gave it to her to call her dad. That's what she was supposed to do. So next time, just bring it back and ask, can you use it, all right?
they'll go with a ground attack here. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
He say, damn.
Yeah.
And hell.
Yeah. And that's it. And then the funniest part was
and we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis.
In his room on the bed for 5 minutes and shut the door and went into another room.
The Packers on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Didn't take a breath or a pause or nothing.
Now move. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Whenever you don't hear Isaiah respond,
and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 30.
Tell Dre stop sending me invites.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup.
You are.
Why
are you telling me? Ooh, I don't like you now.
They do the same to me.
Bruh,
That is what siblings
First
do.
down, it's moved.
That's what siblings
He
do.
couldn't quite hold it. Got
He
hit.
in here talking to
Ball
his
pops
stuff.
out, incomplete.
I'm not over-exaggerating.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield
like
as it turned
5
out.
minutes.
Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the
And he
coverage.
came
It was
back to
way
his
too
phone, all I
tight.
hear is
Unable to find anyone open.
like he's still going.
You put him on speaker?
Once again, they'll
No,
come up on the
Isaiah had him on
26-yard line,
speaker
2nd and 10.
He was just saying this like, what's up?
Here's the option going left on 2nd down. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now a handoff looking right. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. So a loss of 5, and
I
it will be
just came here
2nd
and asked her
down.
if she wanted to play.
An
She just
interesting
said
and
no.
intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came
She said
out for
she
the
bored. She
offense.
want
I
to do
thought they were going
something
to
else.
switch out of it.
I
I
don't know
didn't
what
know
else
if
she
they
was
didn't have
supposed to do.
time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, you fancy, huh?
Detroit! Detroit!
On 2nd down, here's Moon. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Trent Murphy in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Moon to throw.
Come
Get
on!
the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. The shotgun snap for Stafford. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. From the gun on third down, Stafford. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jared Davis in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's caught. Beckham. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Washington. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Stafford going to come up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. From the gun, here's Stafford. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Hurry too.
Now they try the right side here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go now. 3:19. 3:19. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw, Moon. He sets to fire deep. This is caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
This lady came in the store the other day with a. You want to play now? You want to play? Do you want to play now? Okay. You want to play now? All right. Let's not whine and tattle. Let's
Extra
go tell
point
him.
try now for
I want to
Crosby.
play now. Go tell him. I want to play now. So.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Don't listen. Don't listen. Don't pay attention to your phone. I got this. It's funny.
The
It's
kickoff
funny
team
how
on
you
the
come
field
from a
now
house
as they
and
will
sit
send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yeah. And that's why y'all act like y'all act
But
now.
he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The
Okay.
Vikings offense
Well,
now, they get ready to head
Then
back on the
who you think I'm
field.
finna jump down?
I didn't say that.
Kodak, let me know you say you winning. See the difference between. Nah, ain't no
And this will
no
probably
baby.
be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Rudolph has it left side. Evades the tackler and now some space. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Where Nas at? Back up, boy.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Set, lady. Light.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Oh no, I think old girl was hard.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. He finds his target back up. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
The more I talk to you, you know how like when you first speak to somebody, they just seem totally normal. After the first couple times, and then all of a sudden something just seems totally off. Something seemed like totally out of whack.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Well, that's one part of the equation. Puts them back within one score, but I'd be surprised if we don't see an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, partner. They still got the 2 timeouts. But without that third one, they can put a lot more clock on you. So how confident are you that the defense can hold them deep? I think you're exactly right. I'd line up and play for the onside kick here.
Well, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers, but here they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done. No fail like they had in Seattle.
Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Now they'll run it on the toss. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Another timeout called by the Vikings now, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up second and 13. And they'll run it here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a two-score game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Green Bay, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
This only has 50. That's crazy. And shut up and take your ass back upstairs and play your game, mind your fucking business. You always trying to bully somebody to fuck up before I bully your ass. You always talking about somebody bullying me. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you. So what you do to her, I'm going to do to your ass. 10 times.